We were the very first tanks into Normandy.
An area World War II veteran who took part in the D-Day invasion shares his story. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Melissa Langben. We do have live team coverage of the 80th anniversary of D-Day, starting with News 9's Nick Robinson in studio with the story of one man who experienced the day with his own eyes.
80 years ago today, 73,000 American troops took part in the D-Day invasion to help liberate France from German occupation. One of them was Wisconsin native Reuben Kolpak. He took me through a walk down memory lane back to the beaches of Normandy and everything that happened after. Like many young men across the country, Reuben Kolpak was drafted into military service during World War II, serving as a radio operator for a tank crew. Growing up, Kolpak's parents were German and spoke German frequently, so part of his job was to be an interpreter.
So when I get in the service, then they said, oh, you German nationality.
In the months after the invasion, Kolpak was wounded in battle when German soldiers opened fire on his tank. He was thrown from the vehicle and his knee was badly injured, but he knew he still had a job to do. So he scrambled to find his radio and call for support.
I heard the captain, Kolpak, you all right? Yeah. I said, but I'm hit. And he said, you think you can operate your radio? I said, I think so. So I dragged myself over to the radio.
While he was in the hospital, he told me that a general came into his room. They were there to present him with the Silver Star.
And all I had on was a gown. And so he took the medals and pinned the medals on me in the bed.
For 40 years after the war, Kolpak never spoke about it with anyone, even his family. But an unlikely request helped him share his trauma.
One of our church members came and asked me, would you consider having an interview? I have a nephew, he's in college, and he gets the credit if he can interview a World War veteran who had been injured.
An interview that he said helped him to heal.